Every man has an anchor. The question is whether your anchor is a 10,000-pound weight dragging you to the bottom of the ocean, or if it's an anchor point drilled into bedrock that holds you steady in a hurricane. There's two fates. There's the anchor. It's a weight. It's a pleasure-seeking habit. It's a limiting belief. It's a vice. It's the thing that you love that is killing you. Then there's the anchor point. It's a fastener. It's a mission. It's a legacy, a purpose. It's a non-negotiable why. It is the standard that holds you firm when the waves of chaos, comfort, and excuses try to pull you off course. Today, we're going to do a deep audit of your life. We're going to find out your anchor and identify what it's tied to and teach you how to cut the rope. You are a ship, and your anchor is the dead weight you refuse to let go of. You're trying to sail forward while dragging the ocean floor. What is your anchor? It's the one thing you're not willing to let go of. It's the beer every single night, the video games you play when you know you should be working on your business, the porn, the mindless scrolling. It's the I deserve it. It's the lies that justify your comfort. It's the limiting beliefs. I'm just not a disciplined person. I'm just not a morning person. It's the timing's not right. The finances aren't right. It's tomorrow. You are a ship, and your anchor is the dead weight you refuse to let go of. You're trying to sail forward while dragging the ocean floor. You need to ask yourself, what is your anchor? What is the one thing you're not willing to let go of? It's the beer every single night, the video games you play when you told yourself you would spend that time building your business. It's the porn, the mindless scrolling, the sugar, the alcohol, the vaping. It's the I deserve it. It's the lies that justify your comfort, the limiting beliefs. I'm just not a disciplined person. I'm just not a morning person. I'm just not a guy that can get things done off the cuff. I'm an I need to think about it guy. I'm a procrastination guy. My anchor was avoiding my emotions and avoiding my adjustment, my judgment. It was pleasure seeking. It was the I deserve a break lie that started on my honeymoon and turned into a 13-year anchor chain of broken promises, start agains, and self-hatred. Everyone has an anchor to their life where if they finally let go, they would rise. It took me 9 months to get shredded with P90X, and then I told myself my goal was going to be whenever I get to my honeymoon, that's whenever I'll kind of let go, and I flat out told myself, you deserve a break. So I did that. I got shredded, P90X, was super disciplined, and got married. Reached my goal, had an 8-pack, looked great on my pictures at the wedding. Took a week off in Sandals, Jamaica. Beautiful, fancy resort. Drank all the time, ate all the time. I deserved it, is what I told myself. And then that lie set me back for over a decade. After I came back, I was never the same. I told myself I deserved it. I easily could have done what I do now, and that is worked out every single day on vacation. That's what me and my wife do now. We work out every single day on vacation. We still eat healthy. We'll have a drink here and there. But my mindset back then was almost that I had to drink. It was such a scarcity mindset that if I don't get it all in now, I might never get it again. So I ate as much as I could. I drank as much as I could. It was basically like I need to be a slob as much as I can because I'm on vacation. That's what you have to do on vacation. And then by the end of it, I just felt like crap. My face was all puffy. I looked completely different at the end of this honeymoon than on day one. Day one, I was like ripped, thin face, looked great, smiling. The day 7, I was like all puffy and swollen and didn't feel too good. And then I came back and I didn't feel like working out. I was like, well, I'm married. And then that I deserve it, like I said, turned into over a decade of getting motivated, getting depressed and sad, getting motivated, going back and forth, back and forth. The anchor, the I deserve it, whatever that is for you, it feels like it's grounding you. You know, you tell yourself, all I need is this whiskey at the end of the night, and I just need this to decompress because work is so stressful. But then you think about it, and you've been thinking about that glass of whiskey all day. It's no longer something you can choose to do or choose not to do. Because how many times today have you thought about going home, not so you can run around outside with your kids, but you've thought about going home so you can end the day sitting on a couch watching Netflix and drink a whiskey. You can't wait for it. And this anchor is the thing that's stealing your health from you. It's stealing your sleep from you, your testosterone, and it's sometimes not just one drink. It usually compounds into more than that, which also compounds into the snacks. Before you know it, you've had 800 calories plus alcohol at the end of the night, and you wake up feeling a completely different person. Your energy's gone. And whenever you do this for years, all of a sudden it just isn't a small thing anymore. You've developed a habit you can't shake. You're now addicted. You're now somebody who isn't choosing to have just one glass. You're somebody who has developed an emotional connection to, when I feel stressed, I need alcohol. So it's no longer a choice for you. It is truly an anchor. You can't let go of it. It's dragging you down. But it feels like it's grounding you because it's comforting you in the moment. It's like getting an injection of a drug. It feels good as it's going in, but it's killing you. So these anchors, they hold you down, and they feel like they're grounding you, and they feel like they're comforting you, but it's a lie. It's not grounding you, it's drowning you. True leader isn't anchorless. He's not driftwood. He is anchored to something immovable. This is your why. This is your legacy. It's the lighthouse that you're building your life around. It's the compass that orients every single decision. It's the standard of the man your son deserves to see. It's the harbor of safety your wife needs. The anchor point is not a weight. It's a connection. When the storm of chaos hits, when the temptation of comfort calls, when the I'm too tired excuse whispers, your anchor point holds. It's a non-negotiable reason that is more powerful than the temporary feeling. It's the I must that kills the I can't. The anchor point is the one thing that holds you fast. It does ground you. It's something that you can repeat to yourself. It's almost a mantra. Why do you wake up in the morning? If you ever read David Goggins' Can't Hurt Me, he talks about having one of these. He doesn't call it an anchor point, but he called it his cookie jar. He had a picture of his daughter, I believe, in his wallet, something like that, where every day he woke up and he looked at that and he said, that's why I need to wake up early and go to the gym right now. This is why I need to burn this old part of me. What is your anchor point? Do you have one? That's the most important thing. Or do you only have anchors? Do you only have anchors that are pulling you down? You've got the porn, the alcohol, weed, food, all these things that you don't think are addictions, but they really are. Why are they addictions? Because you look forward to them all day. Because you look forward to these things more than you look forward to spending time with your family, the thing that really counts. You look forward to these anchors that are killing you more than the people that are giving you life. That's why they're anchors that are drowning you and they're not grounding you. You need to develop anchor points. These are legacy-building, purpose-building parts of your life that will pull you forward, that you don't have to be pushed towards. My wife needs a leader. That can guide every single one of your decisions. We talked about the 80-year-old version of you looking back. That's something that can guide every single decision. For you, you can ask yourself, is this what my wife needs right now? You're choosing to stay after work and drink with the boys, or come home and be with the family. Is this what my wife needs right now? I want to be this for my wife. Or your kids. I want to be their superhero. That's an anchor point. That's a hell of an anchor point. I want to be a superhero to my son. That can guide every single one of your decisions today. You're choosing what to watch on your computer. You have that written down in your hand. I want to be a superhero to my son. That'll tell you what to do. You're thinking what to do at work, whether you should be disciplined, build a legacy, or F off. I want to be a superhero to my son. That is an anchor point that grounds you, that builds your legacy. It's a non-negotiable. This is the man that I am. This is what I want to do. I want to inspire people. I want to change lives. Something that pulls you forward. Develop anchor points. Do you have one? So now let's do the audit. Let's be brutal about this. Ask yourself these questions. This is a storm test. When life gets chaotic and stressful, does your go-to thing, your anchor, make you weaker? Food, alcohol, porn, avoidance, isolation? Or does it force you to be stronger? The gym, your journal, your non-negotiables. How about an energy test? Does your anchor cost you energy, presence, and patience? Or does it create energy? How about an identity test? Is your anchor tied to the man that you were? Your comfort, your past, your excuses, or the man that you are building, your potential, your legacy, and your standard. If your anchor is a feeling, a substance, or a comfort, it is a weight. If your anchor is a mission, a person, or a standard, it is an anchor point. Here's the blueprint for you. This is the battle plan. Step 1 is to cut the rope on the anchor. You cannot sail forward until you cut the dead weight. This is the daily funeral. You must kill the part of you that loves the anchor. Many, many guys say they want to change, but they love the thing that's killing them more than they love the life they could have if they were to change. They say they want to quit alcohol, but they love the feeling alcohol gives them more than the vision of the life without alcohol pulls them. So be brutally honest with yourself. Do you love the thing that's killing you more than the vision of the life you could have without that thing? That's the truth you need to deliver to yourself. For many guys, I would even venture to say most guys say they don't want those things, but they love it and will never give it up. That's the guy who, in my world, watches and listens to my content, says he wants to change, fills out an application to my program, and leaves it at that. Because then the shit hits the fan. Then it's do or die moment. He has to actually take the next step, book a call, talk to me, make a plan. He has to decide that, hey, I'm the guy who over the next 12 months, this is actually going to happen. I said I don't want to look at porn. I said I don't want to drink alcohol. And I said I don't want sugar and fast food in my life. If I talk to Chris and I join Men of Fire, that part of me is actually going to die. That means I don't get those things that I like. And I actually like those things. Many men live with a parasite that's constantly sucking their life out of them, these little anchors. But they love that parasite. It's part of them that they've come to love. They're not willing to rip that out yet. It's just constantly, slowly sucking their life out of them, but they're not really willing to pull it out because it feels good. It's injecting them with a little bit of dopamine. It's like heroin. Like, well, yeah, I know that I could give this up and I know it's killing me, but it feels so damn good when I do it. I don't know. I'm just guessing that's why people choose to do that. Or any drug like that. For men, it doesn't have to be that serious of a drug. Obviously, it could be sugar. It could be all the things we're talking about. This parasite that's on them that they're not really willing to rip out of themselves. They can see it. They see how disgusting it is. It grosses them out. They look in the mirror and they disgust themselves. But they're not willing to kill it because it feels good. They see that anchor is drowning them. They see it's ruining their marriage. It's drowning their marriage. They see their kids becoming fat, lazy, and complacent and dejected, isolating. They see it's ruining and killing their kids, but they love the thing too much. So they're not really willing to give it up. They're willing to talk about changing. They're willing to say, someday I'll change. They're willing to even fill out an application to a program to change or listen to a podcast about changing. They're willing to do that, but they're not really willing to change. They're really willing to feel good about changing, to talk about changing, plan about changing, think about changing, maybe write about changing. But they're not really willing to give the thing up because it feels good. That's where all of this matters. What happens between you thinking about what you have to do to change and you taking the leap? That's your identity. That is the man that you are. Do you shove it to the side and keep on doing what you've been doing? Or do you decide to rise and decide to kill that version of you? The only way that you rise is if you kill the part of you that actually loves the anchor. You must kill the part of you that actually loves the thing that's killing you. So this is how to do it. We said step 1 is to cut the rope on the anchor. We said you cannot sail forward until you cut the dead weight. The daily funeral, we got to kill the part that you love. The daily funeral, we have to kill the part that loves the anchor. This is how. You must identify the vice. Starve it. Replace it. Replace 30 minutes of scrolling with 10 pages of reading. Replace the beer with a 3-minute cold shower. We've got a guy in our group, gave up drinking. He's months sober now. He gave that up with cardio. One addiction for another addiction. This is a better addiction. We call it habit replacement. We replace the negative habits with a positive habit. We don't just say try harder. We have systems for all of these things. It's mindset, it's identity, it's habit replacement, it's your perspective. So you say, what is the habit that's pulling you down, an anchor? Let's swap that out with an anchor point. But we call it habit replacement. Well, I'm going to replace the beer with a 3-minute cold shower. As soon as I feel tempted, as soon as I feel this thing, I'm going to replace it with this thing. Step 2 is to set your anchor point. You must define what you're anchoring to. There's a legacy letter exercise. Here's what you can do. Write a letter to your 80-year-old self. What does he respect? Let's take last podcast up a notch. What does that guy respect? Write a letter to him. Define the standard. Who is the man your wife and children deserve? Write down his 3 non-negotiable standards. Because the truth is, this becomes your new lighthouse. Every decision is now simple. Does this pull me toward my anchor point, or does it drag me away? I'm going to make a request of you, and that is, if you're a loyal listener to the Rising Father podcast, and this is helping you change your life and helping you rise, please right now subscribe or follow wherever you're listening, and also give me a 5-star review. I would really appreciate it, and whenever you do that, that sends this out via the algorithm or the Spotify, YouTube gods, sends it out to more men who need to hear this. That is one way you can give back, and I would really appreciate that. Right now, your life is defined by one of these 2 forces. The sinking man is anchored to his comfort. He's a victim of his vices, and he is slowly pulling his entire family down with him. The leader is anchored to his mission. He is an unshakable force in the storm, a point of safety and strength for everyone who depends on him. Here's the command. Stop telling yourself you're grounded when you're actually drowning. Find your anchor, audit it, and if it's not pulling you towards your legacy, cut the damn rope.